Here, see, this morning I tried to set up. It's an old laptop that I got. I done had it for a long time, and the webcam on it don't work, and the microphone on it don't work. So I bought me a new one. So what I'm trying to do now is make it work. I got me a little sidekick right here. I was gonna try to do some drop biscuits this morning, but I didn't get a chance to do the drop biscuits because I couldn't make the darn thing work. And so then once we got the camera to working, microphone wasn't working. I found out that the ports on them, only one of the ports is working. That's why it wasn't working right. So I'm using a different laptop now. This is a laptop that I got not too long ago. Got it second hand, and the camera, it doesn't have a camera or microphone, so I attached the little camera and I got the little microphone and the little blue button on the on the microphone, and the red button on the cam. So hopefully it's working. This is a red cup there, y'all. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you doing? We got company in the house. The other children are down for their nap right now. The little ones that I watch. Uh, Carson is taking his nap. Dior the nap. He always take his nap early, and then he be up when everybody else is napping. So it's just usually me and him during this time of the day. They don't take their nap till around 1 o'clock. So I let them sleep. It's about, they'll usually get up and about 1:30, 2:30. I'm sorry, about 2:30, and they gonna get up full force ahead. And sometimes they get cranky when they don't get a nap during the day. So I have to try and make sure they take that nap during the day. But anyway, I'm just twerking it, trying to see if it's gonna work right or not. I'll go back and listen to it. Everything looked like it's a go ahead, and the rain is coming down. It's beautiful today because the weather is so pleasant. And I'm not for sure. I haven't really read the anything about the wildfires that are burning out of control. Uh, I guess I'm alarmed because they burning in 3 states. That's like a major wildfire burning through 3 states, and we still arguing over a man that everybody should vote for, run behind. Stop running behind men. Women, please stop running behind men. Just stop it. Just let it go. The more you run behind somebody, the worse they gonna get. The worse they gonna get. The more you chase behind them, and the more you try to do to show them that they got your full support, the absolute worst they gonna get. But I love when people express to me how they really feel. I admire Donald Trump for his honesty. I admire his followers for their honesty. I'm glad to know that you hate me. I'm glad to know that you don't like people. I'm glad to know that y'all, if you hate all those that are hating people for no apparent reason, I'm glad that you know it. Express yourself. Let people know how you really feel, and that's how we can resolve a lot of issues. And then we know what we're dealing with, and we know what we up against. When you know how somebody really feel about you, then you can deal with that a whole lot better. But when you lie to my face and you tell me, oh, that's not how I really feel, that's not what I meant, but then your actions indicate something else. Oh, I like you, but behind my back, you doing everything you can to bring me down or destroy me. That's not love. The love today is just crooked 3 times sideways. It just ain't no love. Why? I don't get it. Please stop saying that we love each other when we can't even be kind to people that we don't know. Kindness is an indication of love. It is. And to see people like being gunned down in the streets or murdered in the streets, and people saying it's okay, and people are making fun of it and laughing about it. And what we're supposed to do as the good slaves is we're supposed to just keep it going. And when there a time in history when the slaves were working so hard and the slave would just pass out and just die, they just leave them there. And everybody had to just walk right over them. At least today we are giving them a great burial. Uh, People just stepped over them and they had to keep right on working or else they might have been gone next. And we pretty much see that we can't even take time to grieve our loved ones today because we are being forced and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and told that it's okay. They gone on to a better place. They gone on to God. God did not love us. There was no love in the Bible whatsoever. He hated us. He despised people. He really did. The only person God loved was himself. And if you want to vote for that person, then that's on you. That's on you. I ain't gonna tell nobody who to vote for because if that's who you support and that's what you support, then good. Good. You had a right to do whatever you want to as far as voting. You had a right to vote for whoever you want to. But please leave people alone. You don't have to mess with people just because you don't like them. You don't have to make their life any more miserable than what it already is just because you don't like them. And then when you get a whole group of people targeting someone else, then it has become a lynch mob. And we shouldn't have to deal with lynch mobs today. We have been through too much, and we see the world crumbling around us. We see people dying every day from COVID-19, gunshot wound, cancer, sickness after sickness. But when you take somebody's life away from them, you steal their right to life. You take away a fighting chance. Life is the most sacred thing on this planet to me. And everybody deserves to live their life until they pass away on their own. No one has the right to take somebody's life away from them. And then people aren't even being allowed to grieve the loss of somebody that they love. They being forced to go back to work. You're supposed to throw them in the ground and keep right on moving, no matter the circumstances. And that's horrible. And that's the state of the mind that we living in today, that you can't even grieve your loved ones. You can't grieve the situation that you just seen. You're supposed to just keep going and act like you're a robot. Well, people are waking up and people are tired of it. They tired of being mistreated. And it's a time when everything is going to change. It's taken us a long time to get to where we are today because we've been the black people of this country, or if you weren't from a certain group of people, then you were sought after. Your people were kidnapped, made into slaves, brought in, just chained, and all everything in the villages were killed except the little virgin girls that they took to reservation camps or sanctuaries or wherever they took them to and auctioned them off, I guess, to the highest bidder and gave them away, and men did whatever they wanted to do with them. And that's in the Bible. In Numbers 31, 17 through 19, where Moses and his men raided the camp and took all the little virgins for themselves. What did they do with them? You think they played hopscotch with them? And they kept right on going. Killed everything. He said, go back and kill everything. Everything. Don't leave nobody except the little bitty little young ones. Little girls, probably 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. And a good conscious mind, I can't worship that. Those people that were capable of doing such a thing, not even those that are capable, yet we keep on saying, well, it's okay. God still loves us. He got something better for us. Death, long as it takes for people to get here. And much as a woman go through to bring a baby into this world, and all the babies that don't make it, And this life is only one. You're only given one life. One ain't no more life after death. That's it. Your spirit. I believe our spirit live on. But this right here, once this is gone, it's gone. It ain't coming back, and it ain't going to no heaven to live out no eternal life. And if I go to hell, then I go to hell. Then so shall I lift my eyes up in hell, and I'm gonna dance on the flames like a ballerina. Cause ain't gonna be done but some spirit and some act, and I'm gonna just dance, 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 dance on the flames. I can dance, I can dance. But where the love at? Where is the love in the Bible? All I saw was hatred. That's all I read about is hatred, hatred, hatred in the Bible. And we keep living it out over and over and over and over again every day. And the slaves are waking up. And the slaves are getting tired. When is enough going to be enough?